Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi and I am a reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. So today I thought I would do another shit with me video. I know this is one of many people's favorite videos and it's one of mine also. But lately I have not filmed them because usually I would film them on Mondays because of the large influx of orders over the weekend, but things just haven't been going that way. But we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. This is sales from Sunday, Monday, and then today, Tuesday, which today currently I have not made any sales. But yeah, also quick disclaimer, I do have a parakeet. I know I say that in a lot of my videos, but I do like to say that just in case somebody that is new here and doesn't understand why there's a bird singing in the background. His name is Sully and he's my parakeet, and he pretty much sings through all of my ship with me videos. Usually the other videos that I film in another room, but I like to use this table that's in this room to show you guys what I'm shipping out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first sale was actually a very exciting sale. This is a pair of birdies. You guys saw me when if you watched my other videos, you saw when I hauled these, and I was so excited to find them because the comps were just amazing, and apparently they're like a bolo because since then I've heard other resellers talk about birdies. So if you see these type of shoes, they kind of have like a little velvet exterior, and the insole, or is that called the footbed, whatever that is called, has like kind of like a quilting to it. I'll try to insert a picture of what the tag birdies looks like because it's really hard for me to show you from the distance that I'm at right now. But yeah, exciting find. I had these listed for, y'all, you have to excuse me. I have not done one of these videos in a while, so I might be a little awkward at first. But so I had these listed for $72, and my Posture VA, because that's what I want to tell you guys. I have been using Posture VA since the end of last week. I'm going to talk more about that as the video goes on. So my Posture VA offered $57 and they countered to $50, which I more than happily accepted because I paid $6 for these, and that makes, so I made 40. So yes, so my profit was 40 and then I paid $6. So like, what is that? $34 that I made on these. Awesome. That is like an awesome flip. Again, if you see these out and about, pick them up. These are a size 9.5. And these particular ones, these gray ones, had a lot of attention. Like, I think when they sold, there was like 16 likes. And if you don't sell on Poshmark, that's a pretty good amount of likes for one item. So yeah, they sold on Poshmark, and also on Mercari they got a lot of attention. I have one other pair, and they are kind of like in a rose gold color, the same size, 9.5. If you're interested in them, those are still for sale at this point in time as I'm filming this. So yeah, birdies, definitely a bolo. And yeah, so back to the Posture VA thing. I decided to try it just to see how it would be, and so far I'm like really pleased with it. I started the 2-week free trial while I was waiting for Flip to approve me. So Flip now has a free cross-listing service, and also they share your closet as well. So it's kind of like a reseller tools type of thing, and it's totally free, but you have to sign up for it. So if you're interested in that, I would say definitely sign up for it now. And it took a couple of days, but then I was approved. So I'm approved for the Flip free reseller tools, but until my 2 weeks is done with Posture VA, I'm just going to use Posture VA, and then I'll try Flip. But so far I really like Posture VA, so if I don't like the Flip one, I will probably pay the $27 for Posture VA, if that makes sense. So since I did my last ship with me video, I got thank you stickers. I can't remember if I had these in the last video. I don't know. But let me go grab the box I'm going to ship these in. I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to use a 1097. Let me go grab that. So I think the 1097 box is going to be perfect. If you're new to reselling, you can get free shipping supplies on USPS.com. You just make a free account and you order your supplies on there. And what's cool about it is you can use any USPS priority mail supplies for Poshmark. And you can even use the flat rate ones. You just can't use the express ones. So there's many options to choose from, and it definitely saves you a lot of money to use the free supplies that USPS offers. And I found this out from Kristi here on YouTube. She's the one that started these shit with me videos, I'm pretty sure. And she uses these supplies. So a lot of the boxes that are her favorites are also mine. And if you want like a list of them, I'll try to list the ones that I use in the description box below. I think I'm going to take some tape just to reinforce this. And also I wanted to say that these birdies were only for sale for a month. So like it was when I had done the haul video, I listed them like that week, I think. So very quick flip. So the next sale was this pair of Vineyard Vines pants for men. It is a size 38-32. I might try to pop a picture of what they look like. In my opinion, Vineyard Vines is definitely a bolo. I know it's more of like a southern brand that's popular in the South. I'm struggling over here with this. What is this called? Lint roller. It's still early, y'all. Anyway, every time I have listed Vineyard Vines, which this is like the second or maybe, I don't know, third, I don't know. Every time I list this brand, it sells pretty quickly. So I would say if you find Vineyard Vines in your area, I would look up comps and I would definitely pick it up. So anyway, I had these listed for $45 and Posture VA sent out an offer of $35, I believe. I believe that, no, actually no. They offered me $35, which I gladly accepted. That was a very fair offer. That was only $10 off what I was asking, which honestly, I was looking to make around $40 for these. So definitely was fair for me. So I ended up making $28, and that was all profit because these were given to me from my mother-in-law. Men's pants like these, I would say look, you know, in your Goodwill and look and see if you can find a really nice dress pants like Vineyard Vines, Link Soul, Johnny O. Let me see if I can think of some other men's pants brands that I've sold. I've even sold some Banana Republic ones. It just depends on the style. Dockers sell really well if it's a good style. So there is definitely a market for men's, you know, dress pants, because usually they're pretty expensive if you buy them like retail. So, you know, there's men that shop for them as well. I just used 2 pieces of paper, I think. Speaking of paper, I'm almost out of this paper, but I do love this paper. I also found out about this paper from Kristi, and it is definitely affordable and it's very easy to fold. It's a nice wrapping paper. So yeah, also going to ship these out in a 1097 as well. I just really like this size box because it's not too big and it's really good for things that are around that size, you know, like pants, you know, the loafer shoes, like I wrap those up, you know. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, definitely loving Posture VA, by the way. And I'm not affiliated with them or anything. It's just, it's really been saving me a lot of time. I went thrifting twice in the last couple of days because I've been in desperate need of things to list. Because last week I barely listed because I couldn't go thrifting and I did not really have anything in the house to list that I was like excited about. I know that's not a good enough excuse not to list, but this week I'm working on listing, just because okay, let me get my words together. That does generate sales. So if you're having a hard time making sales right now, list as much as you can and still share your closet. I've seen activity by sharing my closet. Okay, so we're going through these pretty quickly because I only had 5 sales that I wanted to show you guys. So, which is good because if you've been here before, you know that my ship with me videos can kind of be a little long. So the next thing to sell was this 3-piece vintage linen suit set. I'm again probably gonna pull up a picture here to show you what this looks like. This was a really nice set. It's a linen blend actually, but it's a petite size. It comes with the vest, and then it comes with, let me just fold this up. It comes with the, what would you call this? Like the little tank top undershirt piece. And then it comes with the pants. So yeah, I know that these are outdated. They are vintage and kind of like an outdated thing, but it's still linen. It's still, you know, comfy, like springtime type of feel to it. I have a couple of more of these sets, but they're 2-piece sets. This was my only 3-piece set, but I have a few more, what am I trying to say? A few more linen sets that are 2 pieces in my closet right now that are vintage. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the price on them because I have them between $45 and $50 right now. But this one, I had listed around 30 something. I can't quite remember what I had it listed for. But Posture VA offered $24 to a liker that had just liked it, and she accepted, making my earnings $17.48. This was free. My mother-in-law gave it to me. She actually gave me a couple of vintage pieces, and I didn't know if these were going to sell, like the linen suits, but this is the first one to sell, so we'll see about the other ones. Linen is definitely something that people look out for in the summer months, like when it's heating up. I would say I wouldn't pick up everything linen. I would say if it's a good brand, a good style, and it's linen, pick it up. But don't just go crazy like I did when I first started reselling and buy everything linen, because not everything linen sells for a good price. I remember I had got like a random brand of a linen blouse. It wasn't in style, took forever to sell, and it only sold for like $8. So that kind of goes to show, just make sure it's like a trendier style and that the brand is decent. So I'm using a 1097 again. It's a fave. It actually might be a little too small, but we're about to see. I hate when this tape does not want to come off. Oh, another reason people like these boxes is because they have a self-adhesive strip, if you didn't know that. It just saves money on tape, which sometimes for certain ones I will add. Oh, that was perfect. I will add tape. You can buy the priority stickers too that are like a strip, and you can put that over it too. It's different ways of reinforcing it. So yeah, also this was a very quick flip. I listed this 3-piece set last week, y'all. So that was such a quick flip. Make sure I'm putting the right sticker on it. The next sale is a pretty lower dollar sale. This is a pair of Time True, which is Walmart brand. I'm stuffing them a little bit because they're starting to lose their shape from being stored. So I'm hoping this kind of helps them during transit to kind of keep their shape for her. But yeah, these were given to me from my mother-in-law. I'm pretty sure they were hers. And I don't think she liked them or something. I don't know. But yeah, just from Walmart. They're kind of like a little slip-on mule with some animal print. I don't know what kind of animal print you would consider that. But yeah, it has like a cute little low stacked heel. Basically brand new. They're very trendy, but of course, Walmart brand stuff does not sell for a lot. So it's not going to resell for a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Might be able to wrap these together. So yeah, I got an offer from somebody for $9, which I gladly accepted, just because these have been sitting for 5+ months in my closet. Glad to see them go. So I made $6 from them, $6.05. I'm happy with that too because it was free. It was given to me and it did not take much time to list. So I'm okay with that. So yeah. Little trendy shoes like this with like the animal print does sell really quickly just because that's like a whole look, you know, to have like a statement shoe. But I would say more well-known brands or nicer brands I would pick up. Like I picked up like a little slip-on shoe that was like leopard print, I believe, by Talbot's. Even though Talbot's does not resell for a lot, it's a well-known brand, so those sold pretty quickly. And I talked about those in my what sold video. So yeah, let me go grab what I'm gonna send these in. So I'm mailing these in a 1095, which is a pretty big box. I'm gonna show you the inside. This box is great for big sweaters, decent sized bundles. As you can see, you have a lot of room in here. But I'm going to send it in here just so it doesn't get squished. And then what I'll do is I'll take a piece of paper and I will put it in the negative space that's in there. So that way it doesn't jostle around in transit too much. It'll kind of keep it. That is a big box. You can see it's not moving around as much because of that piece of paper. Okay, so yeah, like I said, these were listed for 5+ months, and glad to see them go. Okay, so we are on the last sale, y'all. Okay, so this was a very exciting sale. If you watched my haul video, you saw me haul this. This was a Lily Pulitzer dress that I found. I believe I paid like $6.99 for this dress. In that video, I actually had another Lily dress that I found that has already sold. That sold last week, I think it was. And it sold for like $32, which I accepted that because it was an older style, as well as this one is too. I can't remember if this was an offer or if I do not remember, but it sold for $39, which I gladly accepted that because I paid $6.99, so basically $7, and my earnings was $29.48. So I will gladly take that profit. Love finding Lily. Did I say that right? I love finding Lily is what I'm trying to say. Like I've said before, finding Lily is like finding like a treasure at my Goodwills, just because they usually send it somewhere else. But yeah, also I wanted to get your advice, okay? We're talking like friend to friend here. I've decided to go from doing my inventory via writing it on a piece of paper. Yeah, I've been doing that because I'm like a newer business, and that's how I started out, and you know, that's okay. But I am going to do a spreadsheet for my inventory. Next week, I'm going to take on this project and try to get all of my inventory in a spreadsheet before my inventory grows any bigger. So right now I'm at like 300 listings. So I don't have as much listings as others, you know, which is fine. But I want to go ahead and get this done before, you know, inventory grows a lot more, because I do plan on continuing this at least for the time being. So what do y'all recommend? Should I like go through bin by bin? I don't know, but I do know that's going to be quite the job next week, trying to get everything on a spreadsheet and organized, and also going over what I've already sold and the inventory that I've got rid of, that I've had losses on so far, because y'all, tax season was a little stressful, I won't lie. So if you're starting out, if you're just starting out with reselling, keep up with your books. If I could give any advice, it would be keep up with how much you spend, every expense that you have. I know it's easy to get into the moment and forget to do that, but y'all, it really does save a lot of time when you do that. So when you go to file taxes, you don't run into problems because you didn't keep up with the better books. Just take my advice, keep up with your expenses. So yeah, that's why I want to get more organized. I just know that it's going to be a big job. Pray for me. And we're just going to get it done. You know, I'm just going to take the leap and just get my inventory in a spreadsheet. And maybe I'll feel like, you know, more organized. And also I want to get in a habit where every time I list, I've already got that processed and in a spreadsheet, because a lot of times what happens is I get list happy and I don't keep a record of what I listed that day. So I'm thankful for Mercari, because Mercari shows you the day that you listed that item. The way you see that is you go to all your listings, like you'll see completed, or you'll see in process, and then you'll see like listed or something. I forgot what it says, but that third option, click on that and you'll see like your list of listings, and that's where you send out your promotions and you send out your offers. You'll see a date in the corner, and that's the day you listed. So I'm thankful for Mercari with that, because a lot of times I'm like, I don't know when I listed this. So I definitely need to keep up with my stuff, okay? I know I'm terrible with it, but yeah. So if this wasn't a Lily Pulitzer dress, I would probably just put it in a Tyvek envelope. And those are just like the envelopes you can get from USPS too. But because it's a Lily dress, I'm going to put it in a box because I want it to stay safe. Which the Tyvek envelopes aren't bad, but this just gives it a little extra protection. This is a 1097. Again, I said you would get tired of me saying that. Oh, and this dress was listed for about a month. It's pretty much the same time as the birdies. So another quick sale. I can't remember what the style of this dress was called, but the other one I found was called the Blaney. And that one sold way quicker. So yeah. So yeah, you guys, that is all for today. That is the end of this shipping video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope your sales are picking up, because I know a lot of people have been struggling lately with that whole aspect. And I know even people are leaving Poshmark, and I didn't speak much about that at the first of the video. I'm just leaving this to the end just in case you don't want to hear it. But I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hope that your sales pick up. We're just going to keep doing what we have to do, you know, and just do the best that we can with what we have. And I have been looking into other places to resell. I started on Facebook Marketplace with just, I think I have like 4 listings on there, but I'm starting out small because for me to take all of my closet and put it on there, just at this point in time, it's not worth me putting the time in at this moment. So eventually I will, maybe. I know a lot of people say that eBay is doing well, but honestly, Poshmark's been doing okay this week. But I do see that, you know, I don't know if you've heard certain resellers say, like, it's almost like if you make that first sale, it just does something with the algorithm. I completely agree with that, because if you make a sale, it's like there's way more traffic into your closet. And I don't know if that's from making a sale or from sharing right now. I'm not sure. I know it's not from listing, because I didn't list much at all last week. I just relisted because I didn't have much to list. I just relisted a couple of items a day. So if you don't have anything to relist, if you don't have anything to list, just relist. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking there. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be looking out for another praise and worship video either this week or next week. And also I will be putting out a haul video. And again, I really thank you. I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And if you have any questions for me, just leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.